All right, let's go. Story time. Story time about how I almost got unalived by a psychopath when I was 18 years old. Well, at least I thought I was going to get unalived. Y'all tell me. All right, let me set the scene as always. So let's picture it is 2018. I'm in high school. I'm a senior in high school. I'm broke as hell. I just kind of moved back with my mama. She broke as hell. We just broke. We ain't got no cheese for real. But we got a house, you feel me? Like, I go to school every day, shit like that. Like normal 18-year-old stuff. Now, I kind of got to take it back to 2017 to show y'all how I met this man. I'm going to change all the names just for like legal reasons because this man is like in jail right now for this case. Not my case. Another case where he actually did, you feel me, do that. All right, so if I'm not mistaken, it was 2017. I was dating a girl. Her name was, let's call her Kayla. In 2017, I was dating Kayla, and me and Kayla was kind of cool, but Kayla had kind of one of those households where you can kind of do whatever you wanted to do. We was at her daddy house, and we could literally do whatever we wanted to do. Kayla had like a crazy cousin, like one of, everybody got that thought cousin. I'm just gonna say, everybody got that thought cousin. She was young, she had a baby, and she used to be fucking with the niggas, you feel me? So this is how I got introduced to the man. Actually, I never even got like introduced to him, but this is how I even knew about him. So Kayla's cousin was messing with the man. Let's call him DeMarco. So Kayla's cousin is messing with DeMarco. And they kind of just always be something. They be horning a nigga though. They be horning a nigga like, ooh, whoop, he be doing this, he be doing that, he be buying this, he be buying that. And I'm like, dang, he kind of sound like a nice dude to me. Like he taking care of y'all baby, he taking care of y'all. So this is how I ever even knew anything about this man. Like she was just show me him on Snapchat, all this, that, and the third. Fast forward, now it's 2018. I got a whole new girlfriend. She not new. She really like a past girlfriend that I just got back with when I broke up with Kayla. So this girlfriend, let's call her Jada. So me and Jada, we've been rocking out for a couple years now, whatever, on and off. Jada is supporting my hoop dreams. Jada is telling me, like, you don't got to work, don't do nothing. Like, I'm going to pay for everything, you feel me? Like, you just focus on your hoop dreams. Y'all, I was ass. I wasn't going nowhere with the hoop shit. I'm going to be honest. All right, so I end up getting a Snapchat. Let's just start getting into how I met this dude. So I get a Snapchat from DeMarco like, hey, what's up? Ooh. I'm like, hey, what up, though, whatever. And I'm going to be honest, I don't really remember how all of this transpired, but all I know is he started sending me cheese. And it was like good cheese, like for somebody that wasn't working and that was in high school and all that type of stuff. Somehow we ended up being real cool, right? Where we would Snapchat all the time. And to mind you, I'm not even hiding this from my girl because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, he's sending me cheese and I'm giving her some cheese too. So she really don't really care. And she know I'm not going. You feel me? So it's like, whatever. And he wasn't even giving vibes that he liked me at all in no way, shape, or form. He didn't seem like he liked me at all. So as time started going on, DeMarco started coming to see me, right? So DeMarco would pull up or whatever. DeMarco was ugly as hell too, but he was funny. So we would like kick it, you feel me? Like we would go to the mall, we would do all type of shit, but he never, ever tried to like talk to me or nothing like that. It never gave those vibes to me. Like it never was on that. Like he was never on that. It even got to the point where I started to spend the night at DeMarco house. Y'all gotta understand too, like DeMarco was really having. Like, DeMarco was buying me game systems. DeMarco was doing all type of shit for me. And it did not click in my brain. Like, now as a 25-year-old lady, I understand. You feel me? Like, yeah. Anyway, it ended up getting to the point where I even started introducing my girlfriend to DeMarco. Hey, babe, this my man's DeMarco. He cool as hell, da-da-da. We could chill at his crib. He got big house. He got this, he got that. And he cool as fuck. He do not be on that. So, I'm like, okay. So, I guess this is like a form of, like, love bombing, but in a way from a friend because we were friends. I thought we were friends. Like he would, like the first thing I remember him buying me is he bought me a dog. And I just remember saying like, damn, like I want a dog. The next day I had a dog. I had a Labradoodle. I think it was a Labradoodle. Yeah, I had a black Labradoodle. His name was Prince or whatever. And my mama had hold me. She like, you're not bringing no dog to my crib. Is you crazy? Like we ain't got no room for no dog. So DeMarco let me keep the dog at his house. Sometimes the dog would be at my girlfriend's house, but it was my dog. And I was happy because I wanted a dog. So now, my girlfriend at the time, she like, this nigga do anything for you, bae. I'm like, Yeah, he low-key would. So we get the, hey, can I get this? Can I get that? And he icing all that shit. We got Nike techs. We doing all type. We got everything. He done paid my senior dues. He doing everything for me. Like, and shit, he ain't asked me for nothing in return. And he cool as hell. So now we get to the point where I let my mama meet DeMarco. DeMarco come to my mama crib. Him and my mama hit it off crazy. Like I said, DeMarco was funny. He was cool. He was so like, I don't know. He was so charming, like, but not even in a way where I want, like, it was like, oh, damn, he a good person. Like, he used to, like, go get gas for people. Like, he would sit at the gas station for hours and get people, like, free gas. DeMarco was really having. DeMarco had, like, 5, 6 businesses. He was a millionaire. Let's just say DeMarco was a millionaire, for sure. And I knew for a fact that he was. And he didn't mind helping people out. And that was cool with me because I was broke as hell. It even got to the point where, like, my mama was like, he had bought my mama so much stuff for like Mother's Day and stuff like he spent like a band on my mama for Mother's Day. So of course my mama like, oh yeah, I fuck with DeMarco. She get the overdoing shit though. Yeah, this my stepson. What she was saying? Nah, what's it called when she like, oh yeah, this my son-in-law. I'm sideing her though because what you on? No, he not. This is your friend. This is your daughter friend. So now I'm kind of treating DeMarco like a big brother. I didn't put DeMarco like in a big brother spot. I'm trying to make sure I made sure that line was clear. I don't like you. I got a girlfriend. This is what it is. But again, he never gave me those vibes in the first place. I didn't really have to do it. But I just be like, damn, like I fuck with DeMarco. Like, you know, he's just a good guy. So it even got to the point where my girlfriend would come over to DeMarco's house because like, shit, I didn't want to be at my house. So we would go hang out at DeMarco's house and, you know, like, shit, we just go to the movies. Like, we do whatever we wanted to do at DeMarco's house. And DeMarco was not, like, super old. Like, if I was 18, DeMarco was probably, like, 21, 22. And he was cool. Yeah. So it was, like, around the time where I was about to get my license. DeMarco was teaching me how to drive. So we was spending, I'm just trying to show y'all, like, we was spending a lot of time together. Like, we was almost seeing each other every single day, if not every single day. Like I said, he was teaching me how to drive, everything. He had, like I said, I was my senior year, so I'm paying senior dues. I'm about to get ready to go to prom. And me personally, just like the financial state that my mom was in, I knew that I probably wasn't going to go to prom because it was like, shit, we didn't have no cheese. I keep trying to tell y'all, we didn't have no cheese. And my girl done told me to stop don't work because I'm going to the WNBA. So we just didn't have no cheese. So in my head, I'm already planning like, yeah, I'm going to have to ask DeMarco to pay for my prom because like it ain't no way I'm going to go no other type of way. But I'm not used to really asking for anything because DeMarco just did for me. Like, I didn't even have to ask. So it was kind of weird when it was time for me to ask. It was like, you know, this kind of weird. I don't want to ask him because this ain't my man or nothing. You feel me? Like, this big bro. But I put my pride aside and I just asked him, DeMarco, can you pay for my prom dress? DeMarco was like, yeah, we're going to go look for one tomorrow. We go look for one tomorrow. I found a prom dress. DeMarco buys the prom dress. I take it home. You don't feel me? I got a prom dress now. Now I'm really in awe. I'm like, damn, like, DeMarco is really my big brother. Like, this is the big brother I never had. Like, he is really making sure I'm straight. Ooh. So I'm spending a lot of time with DeMarco now. And DeMarco is funny. Like, DeMarco is cool. DeMarco is funny. DeMarco makes sure I'm straight. So at this point, DeMarco and Jada, my girlfriend at the time, they starting to get cool too. So like sometimes shit, DeMarco be like, hey, let's pick up Jada, like let's all hang out, like whatever. And it used to be cool. It was normal to us. We was friends with DeMarco. One day I went to DeMarco's house and my girlfriend did not come with me this time. And I think I was mad at my mom or something. So I was going to actually spend a night at DeMarco's house. I did not want to be at home this night. So I don't know how or why I did it or what I was even doing, but I ended up calling. Y'all remember that other ex that I was telling y'all about in the beginning, Kayla, that had even introduced me to him? Somehow I ended up getting back cool with Kayla, or I ended up calling Kayla, and I was on FaceTime with Kayla in DeMarco's house. DeMarco come in the room. He like, who you on the phone with? Who you on the phone with? So I'm telling him like, this Kayla. You know Kayla, right? You know what I feel me? DeMarco's whole demeanor changes. Like everything, like his whole, he like, hang up on her. But we laughing, so I'm hanging up on her. I'm like, whoa, what? So he like, why you on the phone with her or whatever? Like, don't talk to her no more. I'm thinking DeMarco was playing. I don't know why DeMarco don't, at this point, I don't know why DeMarco don't want me to talk to Kayla so bad. Like, you so, what? He like, why you talking to her? Like, you know, you supposed to be talking to Jada. In my head, now I'm starting to think like, bro, who is you to tell me who to talk to? Whether it's my ex, my girlfriend, who are you to tell me who I can talk to? So I'm like, all right, weirdo. Part 2 in a minute. Like for part 2. All right, let's go. Part 2 for how I almost got unalived by a psychopath when I was 18. All right, I left off when I was at DeMarco house and I was on the phone with Kayla. DeMarco had got upset that I was on the phone with Kayla. Well, I could tell that he was upset. He was trying to laugh it off. But he like, why are you on the phone with Kayla? And I'm basically like, why are you worried about why I'm on the phone with Kayla? And he started bringing up Jada. Don't worry about Jada. That's my business. And okay, let's go. So I thought that was kind of strange already because it just kind of turned me off. Like, bro, go ahead on with that. Like, don't worry about who I'm on the phone with. But I could just tell, like, his energy was so different. Like, I had never seen DeMarco, like this. But I started playing the game or whatever, and he ended up coming in. He was like, my bad about all that. My bad. He's like, I just really don't like Kayla and them like that no more. I never even really dug into it. I kind of was like, why? But he never really explained. He like, I just don't. Like, they weird, which they were weird. So I didn't really kind of backfire on it. It was like, okay, yeah, they weird. And I left it alone. So now I'm kind of staying away from DeMarco just because I didn't really like that. I didn't like that change in behavior. It was like, bro, we friends. And at that point, I started realizing, like, dang, do he kind of like me a little bit? Because it's like, why would he care? So I probably didn't see DeMarco for like a week. After that, I just was telling him, I'm at basketball practice. I got school. Like, I'm busy. My mama said I can't go. But he know my mama. He know my mama wouldn't say I couldn't go with him. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, you lying, girl. So now DeMarco kind of doing anything to get my attention, right? So he called me. You feel me? He like, Bree, like, let's go. I want you to get your license. Like, we've been practicing enough. We was practicing every day, y'all. He used to let me drive his car every single day. And so he like, let's go. And he knew how bad I wanted my license too. He knew I was ready to get my license and start driving. So he called me like, Bree, come on. Like, I'm ready for you to take your test. I think you good. Like, let's go take the test. I'm like, bro, like, I'm kind of straight. But then he was like, come on. Like, just basically kept asking me, like, you don't want your license? I thought you wanted your license, all that stuff. So I'm like, all right, fuck, like, I'll go take the test or whatever. So he took me to go. He paid for it, did everything, and I got my license. So now I'm geeked. He let me drive his car and stuff. So I'm driving his car around and all that type of stuff, and I just got my license. I'm cool. Like, I'm happy. Like, I am happy. Now me and DeMarco, we back like friends. He back coming over to my mama crib. We chilling, we hanging, we playing the game, we going out to eat, we going to the movies. We literally doing everything together, right? So I went over to DeMarco. I ain't gonna lie. Pause right here. Because this is where it's gonna kind of get a little bit scary. And I don't want y'all to feel bad for me. Like, I already went to therapy. Like, I'm good. I'm safe. I'm alive. I'm right here telling the story. And I just want to get it out there. Like, it's just story time. It's not, don't feel bad for me. Do not feel bad for me. I'm good. I'm perfectly fine. All right. So I'm back at DeMarco house. To mind you, DeMarco had a big house. So it was like, he was in his room. It was a guest room. It was rooms downstairs. It was like a game room, other stuff like that. So I'm in a game room and I'm playing a game or whatever. And he really like did not used to bother me. Like, he would be in his room. He would leave. I would stay in the house, stuff like that. So I don't know where I'm pretty sure he was in his room. But anyways, I started texting Kayla again. Y'all remember Kayla, the one that he used to mess with, whatever. I mean, he used to mess with the cousin. So I'm texting Kayla. Don't even remember what I was texting her about. It was nothing serious. Like, I wasn't even trying to mess with Kayla. It was just that, we was just talking. I don't know what we were talking about. I don't really care. But I'm texting Kayla. Number not saved. None of that. Mind you, y'all, the number is not saved. So DeMarco comes in the room, and DeMarco snatches my phone out of my hand. So I hop on tip instantly. Nigga, what you think you doing? Give me my fucking phone back. Is you cool? Gang, is you cool? So he like, let me see. But he laughing though. Like, I'm like, so in my head, I'm like, bro, you playing too much. Like, give me my phone. Because why would DeMarco be wanting to go through my phone, right? So he going through I don't play. Y'all know when somebody pick up a phone, you're not playing about your phone. You're not playing. Give me my phone back. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you are, best friend, cousin, none of that. Give me my phone back, gang. Give me my phone. So I'm doing everything in my power to get my. He laughing though. I'm not laughing. I'm kind of giggling a little bit, but gang, give me my phone back. I'm not playing for real. So he's reading my messages and he's like, who is this? I said, that's my little brother. Like, because I told y'all the messages wasn't really nothing like that. Like, it was nothing where you would know it was Kayla. It was literally messages, right? So I'm like, this is my little brother. Like, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you want? Why do it matter? It don't even matter who it is. This is my little brother, bro. What? So he like, no, it's not. I'm like, how you gonna tell me? I'm like, how you gonna tell me? So he's like, this is Kayla. I said, what? I'm like, how do you know that that's Kayla? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? How do you know that? He like, because I know her number. So now I'm getting a little scared. I'm like, okay, but what's the problem? I'm like, okay, and all right, cool. You know her number. All right. He like, I told you not to talk to her no more. So I'm like, okay. But y'all, DeMarco was also in the military too. So he was like a little bit crazy. Like we used to go to the range and stuff like that. So I knew how he was. So I'm like, okay, like I'm low key getting a little bit nervous now because he's getting serious. I ain't never seen DeMarco serious like this besides that one time when he had saw me on FaceTime with Kayla. So I'm like, I'm low key kind of losing my mind because now my shit's starting to click in. Like something is literally off with DeMarco. Like something is wrong, and I'm low key kind of scared now. So he like, why can't you just do what I asked you to do? Like, why can't, like, I don't ask you for nothing. I only ask you to do one thing, and that's not talk to her, which you shouldn't really have a problem with it because you're supposed to be talking to Jada. So why is you talking to Kayla when I asked you not to talk to Kayla? So now me just being dumb and having a smart mouth and doing too much, I'm like, what? I start cutting up. Man, don't ask me about none of that. I don't care about none of that. Like, what are you talking about? You don't got nothing to do with this. Do what you gonna do, whatever. So he like, how would you feel if I tell Kayla? He like, how would you feel if I tell Jada that you in here talking to Kayla? Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I'm like, gang, that'd be so lame of you. Like, you don't know how lame that would make you look. But Marco is not playing. He's not playing. He like, but all right. He like, all right, I got something for you. I got something for you. So I'm like, okay, what Marco got for me? He leaves out the game room, throw my phone on the bed. He leaves out the game room and he go back to his room or whatever. And me, I'm kind of packing my stuff up because I got an attitude now. I don't want nobody yelling at me. Especially, who are you? Nigga, you ain't my daddy. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is you yelling at me? So I'm like, so as I'm packing up, I'm putting like my hoodie on. I'm getting my backpack to mind y'all. DeMarco gotta take me home because we far as hell from my house. So I'm like, it don't even, like, this nigga, he gonna have to come take me home, whatever. So y'all, I can hear DeMarco. Like, DeMarco had like I don't know, I'm just really like alert. Like, I hear different stuff. I hear DeMarco going in his safe. I can hear the beep, beep, beep. I heard the open. So I'm thinking to myself, like, I know he not going in no safe. So I'm pretty sure that all of y'all know what's in the safe or whatever. So he comes out his room. He like, you think I'm playing? Like, he was like, you think I'm a joke? Like, I do everything for you. Like, I do everything for you, and you still like, you don't respect me. Basically saying like, you don't respect me. You don't care what I say. Like, it don't matter what I do for you. Like, you don't care what I say. So I'm like, chill, Marco. Like, I do. Like, it's not that deep. Now I'm getting like, you know, it's not really that deep. Like, chill out a little bit. He like, nah, it's all right. It's all right. He goes, like I say, he goes in the safe and he grabs you know what. So I'm about to shit on myself. I'm literally about to shit on myself. I'm like, I'm literally in butt fuck nowhere with a butt fuck ass nigga, and I'm scared of shit. I'm scared. I'm so scared, y'all. But I'm not showing it. I'm just like, Marco, like, I'm trying to, because I'm playing like the psycho game with him. I'm like, Marco, calm down. Like, if you don't want me to talk to Kayla no more, I don't know why you don't want me to talk to Kayla. I just want to talk to her now. I didn't know it was that serious to her. I didn't know it meant that much to you. But just, you know, leave it alone. Leave it alone. So he like, no, like, you don't understand. We going back and forth, but I'm calming him down. Like, you know, like, I don't know, like, what's going on with you, Marco, for real. And whatever. Anyways, he ended up going to put it back or whatever. He did, like, some shit like that. Never, like, pointed it or nothing like that, but he did do it, and I was scared. So when he went to go put it back in the when he went to go put it back in his safe, I just kind of I'm like, now what am I about to do, and how am I about to get back home without him thinking that, you know, I'm freaked out. So I'm like, yeah, I end up telling him like, yeah, you know, it's time for me to, like, I just want to go. Like, I understand that you upset, and I don't really want to, I don't want to be here no more. He like, no, Bree, don't, like, you know, it's okay. Like, I'm sorry. Like, he started apologizing and stuff. I'm like, yeah, like, I'm not mad or nothing. I do want to go home, though, just to, like, decompress. Like, my girl looking for me. I'm about to go over Jada house and stuff. She looking for me. I just, you know, I never planned to spend a night tonight. You know what I mean? So it's time for me to go. He like, all right. So he goes, get his keys and stuff. The whole car ride home, I'm scared. I'm making sure we going right to my house. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I didn't share my location with my girl. I didn't really tell her what was going on, but I'm scared. Like I said, the whole ride home, he's apologizing to me, and he basically asked me, like, please don't tell you. Like, I don't want your mama to be mad at me. Please don't tell your mama. Please don't tell your mama. And I'm young, so it's like, I don't even know how to tell my mama that. You know what I'm saying? But, like, for part 3. All right, so part 3 for how I almost got unalived by a psychopath when I was 18. All right, just a little bit of backtrack. We on the way home now. We on the way to my mom's house now, after he just did all that crazy stuff. I am so scared in this car. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what the plan is. I don't know if he even really taking me to my mama crib. But I can tell kind of by the way that we driving that he is taking me to my mom's crib. But I'm looking for any wrong turn, any left when it's supposed to be a right, anything. Because it's like, you just really went crazy, bro. You just went crazy. Whole time he's still apologizing to me like, oh, I'm so sorry. Basically asking me like, don't tell your mama. Like, I just like, like I just had an episode. Like, I would have never hurt you. Nothing like that. And I'm just like, okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm cool. I get it. It be like that sometimes. It don't be like that sometimes. It literally don't. But as soon as he dropped me off, soon as he pulled up to my house, I jump out the car. You feel me? I'm like, see you. Boom. I go in the house. I'm banging on the door. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. My mama probably didn't even really say nothing to me, for real. I don't really remember. But I go upstairs. I immediately pack me a bag. I'm getting up out of here. So I immediately pack my bag. I get an Uber to Jada's house. When I get to the Uber to Jada's house, I don't even say nothing to Jada. I don't even tell Jada what's going on or nothing. I just tell her, like, we ain't messing with that. Man, that nigga weird. We ain't messing with him no more. Don't call him. If he call you, don't answer. If he text you, don't respond. If he follow you on social media, do not respond. Don't do nothing. Bro, don't do nothing. Do not talk to this man at all. He crazy. I'm telling you, he crazy. She like, all right, whatever. But what happened? I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. It is what it is. It ain't nothing that deep. Just leave it alone. We go about our day. So weeks, probably not even weeks. Maybe like a week. Maybe like 2 weeks. This one y'all gonna start calling me dumb. And this one I'm gonna ask y'all to not judge me for it. Put yourself in a broke 18-year-old kid mind. Just do that. Please do that for me. So about a week or two go by, and he somehow get through to my phone. I don't know if it was text now or something. He answered, yo, it's DeMarco. I really apologize to you, and I want to make it up to you. I promise you, like, you know, I didn't have no ill intentions. Like, you know, that was just like a bad episode for me, and it won't ever happen again. I promise you it won't ever happen again. I'm like, bro, you know, I don't really want to hear that. He like, no, I got a surprise for you. I want you to have it. So I'm like, what's up or whatever. He like, we about to get you a car. Now it's kind of like, a car? What kind of car? You know what I'm saying? Like, you pick out whatever car you want. Like, we gonna go to the dealership. You pick out whatever car you want. I'm 18. I just got my license. I'm broke as hell. I'm about to go to prom. I'm about to get a car. Okay, if this how you gonna apologize to Marco, then so be it. I mean, people didn't apologize for way less. You know what I'm saying? For nothing. I ain't got nothing but an apology. So a car with it? I don't know. I don't know. I might be going. I don't know. Okay, so y'all remember in the other story where I told y'all that he had took me to get like my my license and stuff, where I took the road test and everything. If you from Michigan, you know that when you take your road test, you still got to drive on that little permit for 30 days. I hadn't finished my 30 days yet. I passed the class, but I didn't finish my 30-day thing or whatever. Something like that. I just had to remember that. But anyway, it's going to lead into what I'm about to tell y'all. So we go to the dealership, right? I go get in the car with him. Of course, I get in the car with him. We go to the dealership. He say, pick out a car. So for me, I'm trying to pick out something that looked kind of new, you feel me? And I had picked, I think it was like a Ford Fusion, a blue Ford Fusion. Fire Ford, like when I say fire, it was push to start and everything. And like I said, I ain't broke, y'all. So I got a push to start car, you feel me? So I'm like, I want this one. I don't want no other car. If it come, I don't want this, I don't want that. I want this car right here. All right, the car was like $10,000. But he had cash, so he was paying for the car that day. It was in my name. I remember signing the paperwork. I did everything for the car. But I hadn't finalized my license yet. It was not finalized. Like, I had took like some tests, but just wasn't final yet. But it was on the way. So DeMarco told the dealership guy, and it wasn't like a actual, it was like one of those little used car dealerships, like on 8 Mile. If you're from Detroit, one of those on 8 Mile. So it wasn't like, you feel me, it was a little janky. But he basically said, you know, like, because you can't drive it, let's just leave it here. So he was paying the dealership guy to hold my car on the lot until I got my license. But, I mean, it was legit. I was there, y'all. He was literally, like, he paid them to keep it on the lot. But I had already signed everything. Everything was in my name. I'm happy as hell, y'all. I'm so happy. I I got pictures of the car and everything. I'm telling my mama, like, I can't wait till my license come. Doop, 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 doop. Like, and now I'm kind of feeling like all this crazy stuff in my head. I'm like, it all kind of worked out. I got me a car out the situation. I got me a dog out the situation. I got me a prom dress out the situation. Of course, as an adult, it was not worth it. It was not worth it at all. And, well, I'll get to it while I was pissed off. So now DeMarco think because he bought me a car that we about to be cool. And my dumb ass, I'm like, I'm just going to act like I'm cool with him till I get my car. So I'm back at DeMarco house. Yes, after he did this and that and that and that. But I'm just, you feel me? I don't know. I'm tripping. Okay, so now I'm back at DeMarco house, like, not every day, but every other day, basically. And let me put it in perspective. DeMarco got cameras all over his house. He got a nice, you know, I mean, it ain't too nice, but it's nice for his age, and he got cameras everywhere. So now this is when it get kind of crazy again. Don't want y'all to feel bad, and I'm also not gonna put all the details in here because y'all know I don't like having stuff like that on my story. But DeMarco was basically like, after I give you your car, we can just, you know, be done with everything. Like, we don't got to be cool no more. I know you hate me. I can tell that you hate me. You don't even talk to me no more while you here. Like, you do hate me. So in my head, I'm like, bet. Like, what's up? So basically, DeMarco asked me to do something for him. But it's not what y'all think. It's not what y'all think. It's literally not what y'all think. But I did it. I did do it. But it was something that I was already doing. You know what I'm saying? And it literally is not what y'all think. It's not the boom, 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 boom. It's not that. But I was already doing it. So I'm like, I already do this for free. I could do it for a car. That's my whole freaking mindset, right? So we do that. And this is crazy. I can't even believe I'm telling this story, bro. But again, remember, DeMarco got cameras in his house, right? So now he got something that he can hold over me. So when I finally get my actual license in the mail and stuff, I called DeMarco like, hey, let's go get that car. You feel me? He like, all right, bet. But he giving me the runaround about the car now. So days go by with him giving me the runaround about the car. I'm getting madder and madder and madder because I just did, you feel me, what I did. And it's really eating me up alive because I got a girlfriend. I'm in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even like boys at this point. Like, it's not even, you feel me? But anyways, basically, DeMarco started blackmailing me. Like, oh, if you don't do this, then I'm going to tell your girlfriend that you did that. I'm like, are you serious? Like, I'm like, this cannot be real right now. In the relationship that I was in, we had been together for so long where it was like, I can't let her know nothing like that happened. Like, what? So I'm like, what, bro? So now I'm like, I don't even care about the car no more, bro. You're not about to, no, I don't care about the car no more. I don't care about nothing no more. Leave me alone, right? So I started trying to block him on everything again. I want you out of my life now, gang. Gang, get out of my life. You, like, literally ruining my life. So remember I said he had cameras in his house. So y'all remember, like, on Snapchat, I don't know if it's still like that, when you could look at somebody's little circle and you can kind of see what they post on their circle. He was posting, like, footage from his camera, basically trying to make it seem like it was me, but it really wasn't me. Like, every time I click on it, it'd be something. But I knew that he was posting it for me to think that he was posting, like, camera footage of me. It's literally not what y'all think it was, or what else y'all think it was. It was literally not neither one of those two things y'all think I did. It's not that. But now I'm going crazy, right? I'm so, like, going crazy because he keep threatening, like, I'm going to send this to your girl. I'm going to send this to your girl. I'm going to send this to your girl. And then he started, like, following everybody from my high school. Like, we didn't have no mutual followers. While he was doing all of this antagonizing and, like, trying to manipulate me and all this, like, blackmailing me shit, he had followed so many people from my high school. It was like, I'm, like, basically, like, I'm going to tell everybody, like, and it was because, like I said, I'm gay. So just the fact that I was even around this nigga would have looked weird. You go what I'm saying? But, like, for part 4. Okay, story time for how I almost got unalived by a psychopath when I was 18 years old. So now we at the part where he was just, like, antagonizing me, blackmailing me with the video footage that he had. Now, to mind you, the only thing I'm really worried about is my girlfriend seeing this footage. I don't care about nothing else. And he's like nonstop. He is posting the footage, but it's not the actual footage. I already told y'all it wasn't the actual footage. He was just posting like his camera feed and stuff like that. So I'm going crazy. I'm trying to block him on everything. I'm like, I just don't know what to do no more. But it's like every time that I'm blocking him, he telling me like, you know, he calling me off text now numbers. Like, if you don't unblock me, I'm posting it right now. If you don't unblock me. And I'm literally losing my shit. When I say y'all, I'm in my bedroom punching the fucking wall. I'm screaming. I'm doing all type of shit. Like, because my life is literally about to be over. Like, what is going on? And I still don't have this car, so I still have to keep putting up with this shit because I want that car. I didn't already did what I did, so I want the car. And I just feel like all this shit have to pay off, bro. It have to. So now with the car, remember, DeMarco is still paying the lot to keep my car on the lot because he want to fucking blackmail me and make me go crazy. So he's still paying a lot, right? Days go by. Weeks go by. So now the parking lot is basically like they calling my phone now. They like, I don't give a fuck who come get this car, but somebody gotta come get it because it gotta get off the lot. Like, we got new cars coming in. The car is paid for. Somebody come get the car off the lot. So part of me is like, I want to go get this car off the lot. But now I didn't tell my mom. I basically made up a whole different type of story about DeMarco to my mom to basically say, oh, I hate DeMarco. I don't want to talk to him. So my mom is telling me like, if you and DeMarco not cool, don't go get that car. But in my head, I'm just thinking like, bro, this is my car. Why the fuck wouldn't I go get my car? But she like, nah, because he know where you live at. Like, you gonna get the car, he's still gonna come here. Like, he gonna do this, he gonna do that. I'm like, so? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I want to go get the car. But of course, she convinced me to not get the car. She like, if you get the car, then he just gonna be still trying to come around and all that type of stuff like that. So at this point, I'm like, all right, man, fuck the car. I don't care about shit. And he's still, I'm about to post this footage. Every time I don't text him back for 5 seconds, he blowing my phone down. Like, footage. I'm about to tell your friends. I'm about to tell this. I'm about to tell that. Everybody gonna know. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, this shit was nonstop for like 2-3 days, y'all. I'm like, oh my God. And he started texting Jada too. He get to texting Jada like, oh, I got something to tell you about Bree. So not Jada calling me like, Bree, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, what the fuck do you and DeMarco got going on? Like, he talking about he got this and that of you and all that type of stuff like that. So once he told her that he had the footage and all that type of shit, she's pressing me like, what the fuck is going on? So I just was like, you know what, I'm just gonna tell Jada. So once I told Jada or whatever, she was mad at me, but she was understanding, you feel me, like where I was coming from and shit like that. And I was like I said, I always been a real nonchalant person. So the fact that I'm punching walls, kicking doors, doing all that type of shit, it's like, bro, something is really wrong. So I ended up just telling Jada like, I ain't even gonna hold it no more. Like, he probably, this the only thing he could show you is this. And she like, all right, like, you know what I'm saying, like, let's just leave this nigga alone. Like, fuck this nigga, you know what I'm saying, like, whoop whoop. So now my girl know. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what you post. I don't give a fuck about none of that. And I knew he wasn't really gonna post it because which it's a stupid ass mindset, he cared too much about me to post the video because he knew that if he posted that fucking video, he was never gonna see me again. He was never gonna ever, like, he wanted to be in my life that fucking bad, y'all, that it was like, I know. So once I told my girl, I'm like, I don't really, like, you feel me, give a fuck no more, bro. Just, if you gonna post it, I'm blocking your ass on everything, right? And it was like a breath of fresh air for real. Once I had got it off my chest and I just didn't care no more, it was like, all right, cool. Like, at this point, I'm kind of accepting I'm not going to get the car. I did what I did, and I'm not going to get the car for it. And I fucking regretted it so bad because it was like, I didn't even, you feel me, get the car. Like, what the fuck? But I'm happy I still got my girlfriend at the time. She ain't really too mad at me. She is mad at me, but you feel me, she understand, and I done broke it down to her, so it is what it is. So now it's time for me to like go to prom and stuff. Remember, DeMarco paid for my prom dress and everything like that. So he didn't end up paying for my prom send-off. My prom send-off ended up being weak as hell because shit, we had to pay for that shit ourselves. So if DeMarco would have paid for it, it probably would have been extravagant. But it was just like some chill shit, but my family was there. And I was actually like genuinely happy. Like, I'm like, you know, like, it is what it is. Like, it's over with now, you feel me? DeMarco out my life. And I just really don't give a fuck no more. I'm trying to enjoy the time right now. Y'all, so as I'm dressed and stuff, and I'm coming out to my little backdrop or whatever, you know, you take the pictures out for your prom and shit. Why the fuck did DeMarco pull up? So I'm looking, and my best friend, he used to stay across the street. He looking, so we both just looking crazy. Girlfriend looking. We like, oh my God, what the fuck is DeMarco doing at your prom send-off? So I'm trying to play it cool because, like I say, my whole family here. And it's like, I don't know what this man is on. I don't know if he came to be crazy. I don't know what he came. I literally don't know what he came to do. So I played it cordial. I'm like, you know, hey, you know what I'm saying? Fuck is you doing here though, gang? He like, no, I just came to support, shit. I did pay for the shit, you feel me? Like, whatever. Nobody, I ain't trying to make no big scene because, like I said, my whole family was there and stuff like that. My mama was there, and she was happy to see him or whatever because, of course, that was her friend. So of course, again, DeMarco is, he's talking to my best friend or whatever. And basically, my best friend kind of like blowing him off a little bit, but not really, because my best friend know how crazy this nigga is too. So we like, let's just fuck it. If he want to come here and take pictures, y'all, this man hopped in my prom pictures. Like, I have like pictures from my prom with this man in my pictures or whatever. And it was like, if I did, like, I got to go back and find the pictures, but y'all could see like how uncomfortable I looked with the nigga, like, in my pictures. Like, get out my pictures. And this nigga pulled up with a shirt on, like a 2K18 it had my graduation shirt on, my graduation picture on there and everything. And he did buy like some more for my family and stuff too, like for my siblings and my mama and stuff like that. So he pulled up with a graduation shirt on, passed them out to my family, and was taking pictures with me like nothing ever fucking happened. And I had went to prom with a boy. So after the prom and stuff was over, I ended up getting in a car with the boy, and we went to his prom send-off at his people's house. So my best friend texted me the whole time, like, bro, this nigga crazy, whoop, whoop. He keep asking you if that's, like, yo nigga or whatever. And I'm like, you know, what the fuck? Like, I'm gay. Like, nigga, you know I'm gay, and you see that my fucking girlfriend was there. So basically, my best friend was kind of telling me, like, you better make sure, I don't know where your prom at or there's nothing, but make sure you watch your back or whatever, because he think that that's your nigga. In my head, I'm not even really stunting this shit for real, because I'm so tired. I don't even have my car, bro. Where is my car at? I don't give a fuck what this nigga do, because I don't have my car. I don't want to talk to this nigga. I don't want to kick with you. I don't want to skate with you. I don't want to do none of that shit. Gang, where's my whip at? But whatever, I ended up going to prom. Everything was cool. He never showed up to the prom or anything like that. But I did end up getting like a call probably like the next 2-3 days, whatever, sometime, maybe in that week, maybe around graduation. Maybe it was graduation. Yeah, it was for my graduation. He ended up calling me, like, congratulations or whatever, for graduating or whatever, and I'm ready to give you your car. Like, no strings attached. Like, that shit was fucked up what I did to you. I shouldn't have did that. And you know I'm not even that type of person, so come and get your car, gang. Like, it is, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop it off at your house. I just got it off the lot. Thank you, Jesus. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. I ain't say that to him, but I'm like, all right, you know, you feel me? It is what it is, whatever. But he came and he had gave me some money. He had pulled up to my house. He gave me some money, and he told me, like, my assistant gonna be bringing a car over here in a couple hours or so or whatever. Do you mind if I kind of chill out here until she get here? Nigga, I don't give a fuck where you chill at. Bring that whip. I don't care where you sit at. So I'm like, I don't care, but I'm about to be in a house or whatever. So he was sitting outside my house, like in his car and stuff, waiting on the assistant to pull up with the car. Y'all, we're waiting, and fucking waiting. So I end up going outside like, okay, DeMarco, the fuck, it's been 2 hours. Where the fuck is the car at? He like, it's coming. She busy, da-da-da-da. I'm like, all right, man, hurry the fuck up. You feel me? Like, I want you out my sight. I want you out my life. Like, and once I got the car, I was ready to get the fuck on. Like, you feel me? Because I was getting ready to go to college. After my graduation, I was just doing a couple more little time in Detroit, and I was about to go to college. So I'm going to take my car, and I'm going to college. And I'm never talking to this man ever, ever, ever again. But we waited. And we waited, and he's like, I don't know what she on. Like, let me call her. And then we waited some more, and he ended up saying, like, I got to use the bathroom. Like, I got to shit. Basically, like, I got to shit. But I didn't want him to leave because I knew that, you feel me, like, no, you going to wait on this car. So he like, no, I'm about to go to the bathroom. I'm going to be right back. I'm about to just run in my house to use the bathroom. I'm going to be right back. I'm like, all right, man, you better come back or whatever. He like, I got you. But I just got to use the bathroom. But like for part, what we on, 5? All right, part 5, story time for how I almost got unalived by a psychopath when I was 18. All right, so just to do a quick little recap, DeMarco was sitting outside my mama's house after doing all this crazy stuff, and he's basically apologizing to me and basically telling me, okay, I'm ready to give you your car. I should have never did that to you. I apologize. My assistant about to bring the car right now. I'm waiting. He waiting outside my mama's house. So I'm inside the house, or whatever, and he basically told me, like, hey, she taking too long, and I got to use the bathroom. I want to run home real quick to just go to the bathroom. I wanted to say no. I was saying no, but he kept on saying, like, yes, like, I'm going to be right back, I promise. But I knew, like, something in my head was telling me, like, no, he not about to come back, Brie. Like, but he like, no, I swear, like, I'm coming right back. So he leaves. Y'all, this man leaves my mama house, and I let, like, an hour go by. I'm like, yeah, shit, I don't know how long it take to shit. I don't know what type of shit you got. Bubble guts, you got the this guts. I don't know what you got. I let an hour go by. I get the calling. No answer. Straight to voicemail. Calling. I'm blowing this man phone down, y'all, because you really just sat here and played in my fucking face, for real. Like, you didn't even have to come and apologize. He's literally playing in my face. Every step is just him playing in my face and hanging his car over my head. And now I'm so upset. Like, y'all, when I say, like, I'm literally, like, crying. Like, I can't believe I put all myself through all of this for a car that I'm not even about to get. Hours go past. I mean, it's nighttime now. This man did not answer the phone. Never answered the phone again. So now I'm literally, like, I just can't even believe this shit is happening to me right now. So at this point, I'm just trying to stomach the fact that I'm not getting a car. I'm not getting a car. I did what I did, and I'm not getting a car. So now we gonna kind of jump ahead a little bit, because after that happened, that was the final straw for me. He never even spoke about the car again. We never even spoke again at this point right here. So we're going to fast forward a little bit. So that was like the beginning of the summer. I went to prom around like June. I didn't go to school until like August. So we skipped up into August, right? So I went up to college and stuff like that. So me and DeMarco, we have not talked at all. After he pulled that last shit with his assistant in the car, he knew it was over with. You playing with that car too much, gang. Okay, now I probably did leave this part out. I didn't mean to, but he never brung me around none of his family. Like, I never seen none of his family. He had siblings. I never seen none of his siblings. I heard him on the phone with his mom, but he never used to be around nobody but me. And he had one other friend. Let's call her Jennifer. And I never saw her, but he used to be on the phone with her, and he used to talk to her. And, you know, like, that was his only friend that I know of. I promise you that it's going to make sense in the story of why I brought that up. Okay, so now we fast forward until now I'm in college. It's my freshman year of college. I got a fresh new start. Me and Jada, we still go together. We doing a little long distance right now because she's still in high school. She was a year younger than me or whatever. But we working everything out. Like, everything is cool. Everything is copacetic. I'm happy. I'm here by myself. I'm making friends. I'm doing all of this. Then one night, I just get a call. Of course, it's from a text now number. And I just so happen to answer. Hello? He like, hey, of course, it's DeMarco. So I'm like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you calling me? Like, what's tea? Like, I'm trying to leave you alone. Like, why are you fucking bothering me? Here he go, apologizing again. Right, y'all? So he's like, I'm in your city. And I'm like, you in my city? To mind y'all, I went 2 hours away for school. I went to school in Kalamazoo. I'm from Detroit. I went to school in Kalamazoo. He like, I'm in Kalamazoo right now. I'm like, what you doing in Kalamazoo or whatever? He like, I'm here to visit Jennifer. Jennifer go here too. So I'm like, what? Jennifer go here? He like, yeah, I was just dropping her some stuff off, and I want to know if you want to go out to eat with me or whatever. I know. I'm so dumb. I'm so this. But whatever. Sure, DeMarco, I'll go out to eat with you. So me and DeMarco come get me. He pull up on me, and he get me some, I think we went to IHOP. It was IHOP. It was because it was late. It was probably like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning when he had called me, and we went to go get some IHOP. And I'll be honest, we had a kind of cool, like, little conversation, and he kind of explained to me, you know, like, how he was feeling about the whole situation, where it was like, he did end up expressing that he liked me, and he just didn't like the fact that I was still with Jada and all this type of stuff like that. And I told him, like, you know, like, I wasn't really on that, and I feel like, you feel me, like, you hurt me for real. You get what I'm saying? And so we sitting there having a conversation. Y'all, why the fuck did fucking IHOP just get swarmed with police? Like, when I say swarmed, like, I'm like, it's no way. Because, I mean, shit, it ain't nobody in here but us. So, I'm in my head, I'm thinking, they about to get one of the motherfucking employees, right? I'm looking at DeMarco looking at me, and he made, like, the dumbest face ever. And it just looked like, oh, my God. Like, I'm caught. Like, I'm literally caught. So, I'm looking at him like, what the fuck? Y'all, the police, they come into the IHOP and they arrest DeMarco. DeMarco ain't resisting or nothing. So I know DeMarco is guilty because he not even saying like, what the fuck, or nothing like that. Like, he not even saying nothing like that. He just, hey, woo. So I'm looking dumb as fuck because how the fuck I'm about to get back to my dorm room? Like, what the fuck going on? Nobody ever explained nothing to me. Like, the police never said nothing. They did take me back to the dorms or whatever, but nobody ever said nothing to me. So now, like I said, nobody ever said nothing to me at all. Probably if I'm not mistaken, it was my sophomore year. So I left it alone. All right, cool. It is what it is. My sophomore year, I had went to do this. It was like we had to do, I don't know how to explain it. It's like when you go to school early. I went to school like probably like a week or two early to like help the new freshmen come in. So me and a couple of my friends, we went to go do, I think it was like first year or something, experience like that. And we was like the brand ambassadors. So I went there early. And just so happening, Jennifer was one of the ambassadors as well. So I was talking to one of my friends and I was just like, hey, I know her, her name Jennifer. And I didn't approach her. I didn't say anything to her, but you know how you see somebody, you be like, oh yeah, that's Kayla. That's Mimi. That's this, that. And you just kind of say it like, oh, I know them, but you don't know them. So you don't really say nothing to them because you only know of them. So I just said that. And like 3 days later, I got an unknown call. After that shit, I got an unknown call. I'm thinking it's DeMarco. But y'all, a detective ended up calling me. The detective ended up calling me and he's like, is this, Brianna Smith? And I'm like, yeah, what's going on? He was like, we need you to come down to the station. I'm like, what the fuck is I'm coming down for the station? He like, right now though, you feel me? So I go to Kalamazoo police station. To mind y'all, remember, this is a whole year later. That shit, he got arrested in my freshman year. I didn't come back to school until my sophomore year and to hear all this shit again. So that's a whole year, damn near. So basically, when I got there, the detective asked me, like, are you harassing this person? I said, what person? I said, I haven't harassed nobody. And she said, somebody is harassing her. And she said, you said her name. You was talking about her. And she's scared, basically. I said, who? They like, her name, Jennifer. I said, I don't know that girl. I said, all I know is, what I'm saying, well, she was friends with DeMarco. I said, I never even talked to that girl. I don't know her. I just said her name. I literally just said her name or whatever. So now I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? I'm harassing her. So whole time, they ran it down to me. DeMarco, that night that DeMarco was at IHOP, went to IHOP with me. Before he came to IHOP with me, he was over there assaulting, domestic violence, and Jennifer. Like, choking her, a whole bunch of stuff. Whatever he did to her, he did that to her right before he came to get me. Or whatever. I don't know if the man was on the run. I don't know what was going on. But he had assaulted Jennifer. And Jennifer had like a restraining order on him, all that. So when I said her name, she told the police because she had a restraining order on him. And I was a connection to him and to her, basically. So basically, she think I'm working with DeMarco at this point. But I explained to the police, like, shit, I'm scared too. Shit, he do this and this. He did all this to me too. Shit. But he never like put his hands on me or nothing like that. But I did tell them and everything about the, the pew-pew situation from his safe and, everything else that he had did to me. And they was like, damn near like, you a victim too. You feel me? But like after that, I ended up like looking up the case and stuff like that. And y'all, DeMarco has so many charges and he had did so much shit to so many women. Not only did he do things to women, he also was a school pew-pewer too. He had it was like a thing that happened in Detroit at a high school where they had pew-pew at the school, and it turns out that it was DeMarco. So what I think is this is why I say I almost got unalived. I believe that DeMarco came to Kalamazoo to unalive me that day. I think that, I don't know if I was going to get unalived or if I was going to get assaulted or something. Whatever he did to Jennifer, I believe he was going to do to me too. Because this man was a whole criminal. And after all of that, DeMarco had the nerve to have one of his friends reach out to me in like 2022, asking me to like testify for him on behalf. I guess he was supposed to be suing the police department for like going through his shit illegally or something like that. And I'm just listening like, y'all really think I would testify to help this man after everything that he did to me? You know what I'm saying? But that's basically the story time right there. If y'all got any questions, let me know.